Welcome back this morning. We want to introduce you to a mother on a very personal mission.
So 17 years ago, she put her career on hold and ended up finding a whole new one in the process.
She's the founder of Next for Autism. It's a group that's helped so many people over the years, and it's all inspired by her own son.
Ari came into my life with great joy. A little bit before Ari was 2, we started to notice that something was different about him.
For Eileen Lehner, motherhood is everything.
He didn't seem to want to engage and play in the way that other children do.
Eileen's son, Ari, was ultimately diagnosed with autism. She put her career as an employment attorney on hold so she could focus on caring for him.
There was very little information on autism that was reliable, and there were very few services. We tried to get him help, and it was difficult to understand what the help should be. We knocked on the doors of 22 nursery schools before one would take him, and that frustration led me to want to do something to make it different. And I wanted to make it better not only for us, but for other people.
So Eileen and Laura Slatkin, an entrepreneur who also had a child on the spectrum, started Next for Autism, a nonprofit that has built programs for people with autism for the past 17 years.
One day, a leader in the autism community asked me what I saw for Ari's future, and I completely blanked. And so our work began to focus on how do we ensure that young adults can change from being a student into being an employee? How do we ensure they have a joyful life?
Her son, Ari, who's now 23, helps to inspire her work. Over the years, Next for Autism started 2 public charter schools and created a center offering comprehensive services for people with a disorder. And in 2011, they collaborated with other organizations to kick off Project Search Autism Enhancement.
We created this program so that young adults with autism would have the opportunity to learn to work. You can have someone who's very verbal, who has really challenging social skills. You can have someone who's not very verbal, but is great at patterns and schedules. We have to teach to the way that the person learns to be able to shine a spotlight on their strengths.
Year-long training includes real-world experience at New York Presbyterian Hospital. Nancy Freer is the program's coordinator.
It's a rigorous curriculum about what it means to be an employee, dressing for work, how to accept feedback from a supervisor, how to be on time, how to write a resume, and it's balanced with the skills that they're learning actually out in their departments. We have interns working in the storeroom and in the pharmacy and in the kitchen, all kinds of different opportunities.
There's so many things I enjoy about this program.
20-year-old Nicholas Santoro aspires to become an historian someday.
It helps mature me and prepare me when I'm in a job.
Job well done.
And the skills learned are useful following graduation.
We have interns who are working at a local courthouse, a local law firm, pharmaceutical industry, restaurants.
When they go and they get a job somewhere else, they impact and change that entire workplace because the people who interact with them learn and understand that people with autism are capable. We often underestimate them, and if we give them a chance, you'd be amazed.
I want to give a shout out this morning to 2 of the programs that work closely with Next for Autism, ARC Westchester and New York Presbyterian Westchester Behavioral Health Center. Because of all the good work they're doing, Eileen says almost everyone in that program lands a job.
So good.
For more information, you can head to 3rd Hour.